Hi and welcome. So we know we've finished Unit 7 and we have materials to go through before we have our test. I think that's where we're up to. So we're just going to look at the extra materials, which is everything that we've learned for this unit. So if I go into it, this is what we have. The extra materials for this week, Unit 7. Okay, so I won't explain the grammar because we've talked about the grammar all week. So hopefully you've understood that a lot of what this unit was about was adjectives. If you remember the last lessons, we just watched these great YouTube videos. So you can find them that we watched. It was on adjectives that describe the noun. Remember, a noun is an object, a thing. So we add an adjective so we can see what it looks like, what it feels like, what it tastes like, how it feels. That's what an adjective is. And an adjective, we know then, we're not just talking about the house. So the noun is a house. The house is beautiful. So we only said one adjective to one noun. But now we're going to compare. My house is bigger than her house. So now I'm comparing. So remember, we've got to add the ER when we're comparing one noun to another noun. But if I want to compare one noun to many, I add the EST. My house is the biggest house in the street, for example. So that's what this unit, the grammar, has been looking at. I don't want to go too much into it because as I said, we've talked about it all week. So hopefully you've understood the grammar, you've learnt the comparative and the superlative and the irregulars. So that's the biggest grammar that I want you to understand. So let's just go straight to the exercise. So we have this page here. And we'll take some notes. Okay, so if I look at the first one, it says your car. So fast is just the adjective. That's how it is, fast. But when I want to use this word to compare, I have to put an ER to this adjective. So your car is faster than mine. That's the comparative because I'm only comparing two nouns, my car and your car. My car and your car. And your car is faster than mine. What about number 2, Jimin?
My brother is older than me.
Yeah. So let's start some new notes. I don't think. Okay, I'll start some new notes here. So yes, we have older. My brother is older than me. Older. I just add an ER. So do we understand why we add an ER and not an EST? Because there's only two nouns, my brother and me, only two. So the comparative, the ER. So older. Conrado, number 3. They're cheaper. Yeah, they're cheaper now. Number 4, Letizia. Yes. Sorry, now? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So you only
Sometimes not in
they're cheaper now than before. Yeah, they're cheap now. We have to put it in the comparative. So we can also, it looks like with time. So saying now than before, they're cheaper. So you're right. This one was not, they're cheaper than his laptop, right? My laptop is cheaper than your laptop. So I guess with time, yes. For example, this generation is smarter than before. So I didn't compare to which one, but because I said before, now, before. So that's a good idea. I'll write that rule. So when we have these words like now, before, nowadays, then it's also we can put the adjective plus the er. And this is actually just time plus time. So we're not necessarily putting another adjective, but yeah, the time. So do you want to make a sentence? You want to try to make a sentence? No, for this one. Yeah.
nowadays.
Before, yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's harder to get a job now than before. Yeah, good. It's harder. So I didn't compare my job is harder than his job. But yes, so I can add time if I want. Then before, these days, then the generation before, then yesterday, then yeah. So that's a rule. We didn't go through this rule because the unit didn't give us this rule, but this is, I guess, another way that we use the comparative. So good. Okay, so then number 4, Letizia, a car. Yeah, more expensive. More expensive. It's a long adjective. You remember this rule? Long. So we don't add an ER because it's not a short adjective like these ones. So we need to add more. Is more expensive than a bike. Odilon, 6, 5. South Africa? Yeah. Yep. So it's a short adjective. We just add ER, but we need to double the letter. Yep. 5, Andes. Sorry, 6. Yes. So, but hers is better. So we need to be a little bit clear with our pronunciation here. But hers is better. Yep. Hers is better than mine. I'm comparing two people about the English. 7, Jimin.
It's easier to do something online.
Yes, it's easier to do shopping online. It's a short adjective, but because it ends in a Y, easy, I need to put IER. So any adjective that ends in a Y, easy, heavy. Yeah, any adjective, I need to put IER. Take off the Y and add IER. 8, Conrado. Yes, you are more beautiful than ever. 9, Letizia. Safer. Yeah. Yeah, it's safer. It's a short adjective. Okay, let's keep going. So we're looking at the images now. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I'll zoom out. 1, 2, 3, and 4 images. So the first one says a motorbike is faster than a bicycle. A motorbike is faster than a bicycle. I'm comparing two nouns. How about number 2, Ojalon?
It is taller than him.
Yeah, so she is taller than him. Yep, so ER to tall and double the, sorry, it's already tall. So taller than. 3, Andes. Number 3. Yeah, more expensive than the red bike. Yeah, so the blue bike, because it's $450, is more expensive than, I'm comparing, the red bike. The red bike is 300. Yeah, yeah. Then the red one, yeah. The blue, well, then I would say the blue one is more expensive than the red one. So I would put 1 and 1 if because you're going to replace the noun bike with 1, so do it for both. The blue one is more expensive than the red one. And number 4, Jimin.
Okay. Her book is more interesting than his book.
Yeah, his book. So long adjective, I need to add the more and the than. More interesting than. The same as the one above. More expensive than. These are long adjective. Expensive, interesting. Number 3. So they've did the first one for us. They've done the first one for us. Karen's younger than Tom. Or you can say Tom's older than Karen. What would number 2 be, Conrado? Yeah. The Mississippi River is shorter than the Amazon River. The Amazon River is longer than the Mississippi River. 3, Letizia. So flat, another word for flat is apartment. So my flat or my apartment. Yeah. Or your house, this is the size. Your house, which is 1,500 square meters, is bigger than my flat. And for Ojalon?
Okay. Is more is bigger than the 21
Is hotter?
or probably is hotter than one.
Yeah, Rome is hotter than London. Or
London is
Rome. Yeah, perfect. And let's go to the next page, which is this one. So we have, now we're going to look, I won't explain the rules because we did it all throughout the week. The superlative, we add the EST. Now we're going to compare not just one adjective to another, one noun to another noun, but to many. It's the fastest in the whole world. It's the heaviest in the whole group, the loudest in the whole place, the most dangerous in all the animals. So that's how we do this one. So we have the EST now. So look how different these sentences are. So the first one says, Mr. Bio from Mongolia. So it's only one noun. Mr. Bio, he's a man, is the tallest man in the world. So we're comparing him to many people, not just Mr. Bayo from Mongolia is taller than Mr. Smith. I'm now comparing to the whole world, to everyone, to many, many people. So I need to say tallest, not taller, tallest. So tall is an adjective. If I want, I can use it taller, but I want to say tallest because I want to compare him to many people. So what would number 2 be, Jimin?
Number 2, the woman in the world is 79 centimeters tall.
Yeah, shortest. Shortest. Number 3, Conrado. Short. The blue whale. Yep. Yep, biggest. And you can see in the world, I'm comparing it to many, many, many animals. Not just the blue whale is bigger than the shark. I compared it to many, not just to another one. And 4, Letizia. Yes, they're the most dangerous animals. If I want, I can put a full stop, or I can say, I think snakes are the most dangerous animals in the world. So it still means in the world. And 5, Ojalon? Nile? Longest. 6, Andes. Oldest. 7, Jimin. Luxembourg.
Luxembourg is safest city in Europe.
Yeah, is the. So you got to pronounce the a little bit more clear. is the
The
safest city in Europe? 9, Conrado. 8, sorry.
So, it's
Yeah. Most expensive. 9, Letizia. Highest. 10, Odilon. Heaviest. Yes, so we have the Y. We need to change it to IEST. Okay, number 2. Now we need to pick maybe the comparative, the ER, or the superlative, the EST. So let's have a look. The first one is a snake is slower than a cheetah. That's the comparative because we've got 2 objects, snake and cheetah. Number 2, the turquoise is the slowest animal. Sorry, the tortoise. I said a color, turquoise. The tortoise. It's like the turtle. Tortoise. This one. Tortoise is the slowest animal. Now, it means in the world. So EST, the slowest. I didn't say the tortoise is slower than the rabbit. So we don't want ER, we want the EST. Number 2. Can you do number 2, Jimin?
Italy is hotter than Norway. Ethiopia is the hottest country.
Yeah. So Italy is hotter than Norway, and Ethiopia is the hottest country. And 3, Conrado? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. The first one, comparative. The second one, superlative. 4, Letitia. Yeah. Yeah. Russia. Yeah, is the smallest. That's it. Is the smallest. So Switzerland is the smallest. Between them all, of the 3, it is the smallest, Switzerland. 5, Odilon. So make sure is pronounced a little bit better. A car is faster than a.
people, they have learned they have
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's the fastest transport of all of the transport. Yeah. Number 3. So now we have to correct the sentences. So the first one, I'm the worst, because not EST, we want just I'm the worst at English in my class. Compared to many people, this was the irregular for the superlative. 2. And this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that true? I agree. Yeah, I agree. I disagree. I'm Argentina here. But they're both very good teams, amazing teams. So yeah, I think Brazil is the best in the world. Superlative. I'm comparing it to many teams, and it's an irregular. It means good. I think Brazil is good, but if I want to compare it, I must say I think Brazil is the best. Like I said before, well, I think Argentina is the best, but they are both good teams. 3, Jimin.
Snake are most dangerous. Most dangerous. Snake are the most dangerous animals in my country.
Yeah, in my country. And most dangerous. It's a long adjective. Yeah. 4, Conrado. I don't think his. His could be, we don't know, the name of a man. I don't think he's a better actor than De Niro. Yeah. 5, it's here. Bag is heavy. Yeah, your bags are heavy. My my bag is the heaviest. The beginning part is correct. Your bags are heavy. Yeah, because I'm not comparing it. I'm just saying your bag is heavy. Your bags are heavy. That's correct. But my bag is the heaviest. So we need to correct just the last part. Is the heaviest. We know heavy ends in a Y, so we need to add an IEST. And we can't say most because it's not a long adjective. It's just a short adjective. We only add most when it's a long adjective. Most dangerous, most interesting, most amazing, most desirable, whatever. Okay, let's keep going. So journey adjectives. So if you remember, Unit 7 has been all about journey, plans. Where are we traveling to? Where are we going? And we looked at the adjective and the opposite. So dangerous, safe, difficult, long, slow, easy. So the whole paragraph, maybe you can read it, Conrado, all of number 1. Yeah, so we just want dangerous because we have to replace safe with the opposite, so dangerous. Yeah, so last year, a group of explorers went on a dangerous journey to Antarctica. The journey, yeah, weather. Yeah, they.
Or time in
Yeah, so number 4, long. Okay, ways of traveling. So you remember we looked at, how do you go to class? Do you go by bike, by taxi, by bus, by train? So by, when we say how we go somewhere, or take. I took a taxi, I take a car to work, I take a bus. So number 1, we need to rewrite the sentences. So we came home by taxi. We took a taxi home, past. This is the verb, but we need to put it in the past. We took a taxi home. So number 2, Jimin.
We went to around the island by cycle. Bicycle.
So we need to add the word cycle in the sentence.
We went around the island by cycle.
No, cycle is a verb. So maybe went, we can replace this verb with cycle. So we cycled, because that's an action in the past, around the city. Number 3, Conrado. Yes, but I need to change this verb for this verb. So we're just replacing the verb, but I need to put it in the past. We flew. Yeah, the past, flew. Yeah. Yeah. Same pronunciation like when you have the flu, when you're cold. Different spelling. That's F-L-U. This is F-L-E-W, flew. So it's the past of fly. Yesterday, I flew to Melbourne. Tomorrow, I will fly to Melbourne. But yesterday, I flew. It's an irregular. It breaks the rule. It doesn't take ED. So we flew to Nairobi. 4, Letizia. Yeah, we walked. We walked to work on foot. Yeah, we walked to work. Sorry, you don't need to put on foot because walked tells you it's on foot. So we walked to work. That's it. 5, Odilon. Yes, we took a train to Scotland. So we put take in the past. 6, Elders. Yeah. To France. 2. Yeah. Okay, 3. We talked about money. So if you remember, we talked about exchanging money, borrowing money, lending people money. So lots of words and action about money. So number 1, I need to match the sentence. So 1, they already did it for us, C. So they changed their euros into, this is a connected sentence, they changed their money, their euros, into pounds at the airport. So 2A. Sorry, 1C. So number 2, we'll go back to Jimin. You can
pay for the parking by credit card.
Yeah, you can pay for the parking by credit card. So 2A. That's a good sentence. Number 3, Conrado. I spent a lot of money. It reminds me of Fernando. He always does that. He copies me like that. Yes, I spent a lot of money. But yes, anytime you have a Y at the end of a word, you need to make it E, money. Number 3, I spent a lot of money from Ali. No.
No.
You could say on Ali, like if I spent money on I spent a lot of money on my books, but no, not from Ali. From is only if I take money from Ali, but no, I don't spend money from Ali. So I spent a lot of money. Number 3, on. Yeah. On. Yeah. So when you spend money, it means you put money. So I put money on a nice family holiday. So I paid for a nice hotel, a nice restaurant. I spent money on a nice family holiday. Yeah. Number 4, Letizia. I lent. Lent means to give. So to give, but he must give me back. So I lent my brother so I gave him £20, for his train ticket, but he must give me the money back. He must return the money to me. So I lent. I gave something to someone, but they must give it to me back. It's different to I gave, because when you give something to someone, they don't have to return it. But when you lend, it means they must give it back to you. 6, Ojalon. 5. 5. Yeah, from the ATM machine is another word. Yeah, from the cash machine, the ATM machine. So I took out. So I'm taking something out. 6, Anders. Yeah, we can buy our tickets online. So our pronunciation. We can buy our tickets online. 6F. And the last one, Jimin.
I borrowed some money from Ali.
Yes.
Mistake.
Yes, I'll make sure I'll. Yeah. So yeah, I borrowed money from Ali. So Ali gave me money, but I must give it to him back. Okay, let's have a break because I want you to have a good break before the test. So you need to, I'll put up the revision during the break. So learn, look back, recap, make sure you really understand adjectives. And when we start to compare, maybe just one adjective to another, one noun to another noun, or one noun to many. So the comparative and the superlative, and how we talk about money. So make sure you look back at the units, maybe if you want, in the book. And then we'll come back for the test. Okay.